Mit Perktul Yom, Tumar Zvochim. Omer Abelos, Omer Abchanino. V'shosh poskim gedula lo'odom, when they choose, when HaKadosh Baruch Hu chooses greatness for a person, poskin lo l'zar achrav atzov kol hadoros. At that same moment, Hashem makes a decision, not only for him, for all his descendants, until the end of time, till the end of all generations. Gedula. I mean, Hashem rules, gives a verdict, persons have greatness. Gedula, greatness for a person. At that same time, poskin lo, for him, ulazar achrav atzov kol hadoros, until the end of all generations. Shneimar lo yigareya mitzadik eino ves malachim lekiseg. He will not deny from the tzaddik his eye. We'll see what's ves malachim lekiseg, and the king from the throne. V'yoshivim levetach. He will establish him levetach forever. V'yigveyu, and he will uplift him. V'mhigas dato. What about if the person, after Hashem rules and he puts him in the position of greatness, the person becomes haughty or arrogant? HaKadosh Baruch Hu mashpilo. You know what's interesting? The Gemara says in Shabbos, how do you refer to when the Gemara says Hagos is bishul. If you have a pot cooking on the stove, you stir the pot, that's considered cooking. Right? You stir it, even though it's cooking on the fire. Since when you stir it, it expedites. It causes it to cook better. So Hagos means stirring. Higas dato. Same word. Hagosa. Person is given greatness. And all of a sudden your mind starts, there's a turbulence in your mind. So if that's the case, what does that mean? You know, right away the person ready is trying to understand who am I? That's higas dato. The mind is getting all stirred up. Kodesh Baruch Mashpilo. Kodesh Baruch Hu will lower him. Shenemar, v'masurim bezikim yilochtu bechevle avoni. That if a person is bound with chains, he'll be entrapped with the ropes of a sin. Adkan. We'll see. Masha Kodesh Baruch Hu posted lo zar achrav l'doros. It says when Hashem decides to give a person greatness, it's not only for himself; it's for him and all his children till the end of all generations. Ki hagdul odom in atzmik. Kilu hoyish acher kashem mekabel hagdula ven hagdula dove mikra l'odom. Yeah? He says if a person assumes a position of greatness, it's not just coincidental. The reason why he assumes the position of greatness, you know, it's like people say, you have to be at the right place at the right time. You know, we say that one's yearly financial stipend is determined Rosh Hashanah until next year. Person goes, man doesn't have two nickels rubbed together. All of a sudden, he's looking at the sky at a certain block. He meets somebody, and he offers him a phenomenal financial opportunity. So he says, you see, you got to be at the right place at the right time. If I would have been looking at the sky at that particular moment, would have I met so-and-so? So what, that's mikra? That's coincident? No. You were meant to meet him. Why? Because since it was said that you should meet this person, and that should be your financial opportunity. When Hashem decides greatness for a person, it's not something because it came to the person's mind, that's the reason why you assume the position of greatness. Or because the circumstance happened to be that way, it happened to be. No. This was preset by HaKadosh Baruch Hu that the person should become, because he was destined for this greatness, that's why he was appointed in the position of greatness, of Gedula. It's not mikre. Okay? Lefira Gedula shigabki dover atzmi lo'odom shari etzel shows. No, certain things relative to mikra. Let's say you have a leaf falling off a tree. Whether one leaf falls 10 leaves, Hashem has reasons. But the fact is, the leaf has nothing to do with the falling. It's not because there's something innate in the leaf. A person who assumes a position of greatness or power, it's because there's something innate in the person that he's qualified to be that. That's the reason why. It's something it's a davar atzmi. It's something that has to do with his essence. Because it's the essence of the person. That's why Hashem put him in that position. He was innately deserving. It's something, greatness is something which has to do with the essence of the person. Shreitzul Shol shows the first king, Shenem Nemar. When you will become king, Shmuel Hanavi says to him, Shaul was a very humble man. He originally had no interest. He says, leave me alone. He says, if Hashem wants it, I'll assume the position. Could you imagine? You have to be the President of the United States, Lahavdil Elf Abdullah. You don't have to invest a dime. You don't have to fundraise. No electioneering. They put you right into the position. Who wouldn't run after it? You go to Shaul, says, you're going to be the first Melech Yisrael. He says, so I'm busy now. I'd prefer to learn. I'm not interested. He says, if Hashem says I have to be, I'll be. Do I have a choice? V'nepchos, he says, when you become king, v'nepachto l'shacher, you become another person. V'nedoma el novi. Here, it's not similar to a novi. Why is a prophet a prophet? A prophet, because he chooses, makes many choices, and he prepares himself, he becomes the receptacle for the nevuah. Though nikra nevuah dover atzmi klal, masha nevuah bola novi. It's not the essence of the novi. Aval hashroro shel echod, but when a person has the ability to dominate, to dictate, to lead, we're talking about leadership. Dover atzmi, that something has to do with the essence of the person. Therefore, since it's innate to him, therefore it's something which carries on to his children. Doesn't mean all his children, but it has relevance to his family. Because it's something which is innate in the person. A person becomes wealthy. See, he came upon wealth. Hashem said you should be wealthy. It has nothing with your children. But greatness, leadership, or whatever, that's something that rots me. Person says that, the Gemara says in the Dorim, that Torah is not a Yerusha. You can have one person, his father is the Gadol Ador, the leading Torah sage general. The son knows nothing. Chas v'sholom. Of course, it depends if you apply yourself. What about a person is exalted? Usually we say that, potential of it, it's a genius. Very often, it's in the genes. That carries on. There's a certain charisma. There's a certain capacity, a scope. It's a whole different, that has to do with, the families.
Dvaratz means something you worked up by yourself?
No, Dvaratz means it's something which is innate in the person. You could merit certain things, but once you merit it, now it's something which is innate in the person. It's only because he mentors you. That's because he's mentoring you.
Right.
But it's not he's passing on something because there's something in his genes. That's something else. That's your learning. That you're learning from.
That's something he worked on himself, or a gift he was given?
Well, no, it's a gift. It's a gift. You may merit the gift because you've done certain things in the past, or because your father did certain things in the past. Okay, let's see the Mishnah Berurah.